No question, it's a line. Tuned in, tapped in, turned on, homie. Lights on, camera, action, movie. Angels calling, speaking to me. Lights on, camera, action, movie. The power, I listen, I use it, I pray. The power, I listen, I use it, I share you. The power, I listen, I use it, I pray. The power, I listen, I use it, I share you. Bruce Lee, I can feel the power, heal me. Bruce Lee, I can feel the power, heal me. Bruce Lee, I can feel the power, heal me. Bruce Lee, I can feel the power, heal me. I came to find tarot. Saturn's daughter comes to mind. Paris with tarot. Healing message from divine. I came to find tarot. Oh, Saturn's daughter comes to mind. Paris with tarot. Eh. Healing message from divine.
Peace, 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 peace to everybody, to the goddess and gods out here in these streets. What's poppin'? All right. Shit. Spring equinox is happening tomorrow. All right. Happy birthday to all my Aries in the motherfucking house. Okay. Aries season starts tomorrow. I will be making sure I do a Aries, Aries reading for y'all. I was supposed to say Aries season. Um, well, it is Aries season. It's about to be Aries season. But spring equinox, Happy New Year's. Okay, Happy New Year's. This is the New Year's. All right. Shit. I don't know why it makes no sense. It really don't make no sense why they put the New Year's in December. Does it make sense? It does not make sense. It doesn't. Because we're in a transition of the winter solstice, and there's this is the time where it's going to be transition, and then this is where I'm going to go into this message. Okay, so collective for spring equinox and for this spring, there could be some lingering emotions, or lingering things that needs to be kind of settled. Okay, and it will naturally do that for you. Okay, so even if right now you feel a little irritated, your body's going through a change. Lavender 6, I'm sure a lot of you guys possibly got a cold, or you're going through a transition right now, whatever. This is the time where we just need to just kind of like let the earth do its thing. And I was getting jellyfishes, or I was visioning jellyfishes, and like with this energy, I was getting that a lot of us need to, and I know this is crazy coming out of my mouth, right? But we just have to wait. We have to let things just be. All right. And some of us could be holding on to resentment or emotions that either doesn't serve us. And then also there's a sense of us needing to pay attention to our emotions at this time. Um, your ancestors and spirit guides also wanted me to tell you this rising that it would be really imperative for you guys to change up your home. Okay. Or maybe it's time for you to add a little space that you could be able to, just make a zen space for you. I've been saying this for like a few days now. All right. So if your space is small, I have a small space. I live in a 1 bedroom basement apartment, and I still found a way to make a little space for zen. So I don't want to hear y'all don't have a space. And these spaces is small as fuck. Okay. Actually, I have a decent size basement apartment that has everything in it. So I'm thankful, because there's certain basements apartments that's smaller than this, but thank God I got a decent basement apartment. Only thing about this basement is that I don't have my own entrance. I have to go from upstairs to get down here. But I do have an entrance back there, so that's good, just in case anything happens. Anywho, enough about me here, guys. Let's get straight into the messages. All right, I trust that all is well. Happy New Year's to everyone here. Get into this, okay? We already have these bonus reading on Patreon, Rich Risings, And I highly recommend that you guys, for the, moving forward, come check us out on Patreon. I'll put the link here. All right, on Patreon, let me just take the link. We have a lot of videos, and then we also have readers on my Patreon that also add their own twang to it. So if you don't resonate with me one day, it's good, because we always have somebody that can help assist. Okay. So I'm going to put the link down here. All right. You could just click that link and we are going to get straight into it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You're going to have to purchase a reading for that. Okay. You can't, I don't do those type of readings here. I'm sorry. But I pray that your family does pull through. Okay. All right, you guys, let's get straight into it. Rich Risings, Earth Mama. How you doing, baby? All right, so spring equinox for the collective. What is happening with us? What's coming in for the spring equinox? Like I said, we already have the bonus readings on there, so please make sure you go check it out. What is this up here? This one I want to do my Patreon. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. What's coming in for my lovely collective? Spring equinox. What is spring bringing for us? Okay, we have here passion. Love it. And then underneath the deck, we have here protection. Okay, passion and protection. The two P's, pushing P's, right? um, this is good, with the passion here and then protection underneath the deck. Some of you guys are really protecting your peace, which goes into today's message on Patreon. That's so crazy. Protecting your peace. And so this spring specifically, a lot of you guys might come into a renewedness. The collective is going through a big shift where maybe the things that you were a little bit of indecisive about back in the days, or a few months ago, is not how you feel now. And so this just feels really good because you are very sure of yourself this spring. You're very sure of yourself, and not only that, but you are protecting everything that you are doing. Okay, if that is doing paperwork, legal documentations. All right, if that is taking people to court or whatever the case may be. Some of you guys might have to go to court. All right, this spring. Some of you guys might have court around April time, May. All right, is what I heard. But definitely spirit wants you guys to protect your energy, protect your peace, protect the things that you value. And it's not only that, but if you are a person that's very passionate about your business or you're passionate about your job, sealing the deal, doing some protection work for yourself, protection. Maybe some of you guys maybe need to update your passwords at this time. Those sorts of things will be very imperative for you. Okay, so we're gonna get straight into it. I've been having this black tourmaline on your cards for the whole rising, so is in alignment with the protection here, because I usually use the aura quartz, but I was told to use the black tourmaline for you guys. Okay, crystals could be very significant, sigils, bells. All right, little talismans could be very significant in the month of, not the month, but when it comes down to spring. All right, okay. All right, so spring. What does the spring bring for our lovely collective? This is a collective reading. Okay, so take what resonates, leave the rest at home. You also could buy a reading from me. All right, what is coming in for spring for our lovely collective? We have here emotional withdrawal. underneath the deck. Okay, so maybe right now a lot of you guys don't feel the need to really be around people. You feel emotionally withdrawn. You just kind of want to do your own thing here. All right, we have here patience and planning. Okay, um, it goes right a lot of peace here, right? Patience, planning, protection, and passion. All peace here. I definitely get this energy here where you guys are at a point in your life where things just need to be, like I said, organized. Okay, so spring is bringing an organization for a lot of us. Some of you guys right now could be writing things down, taking notes, planning out something new. All right, planning out new plans for yourself and executing these plans. Okay, it's not because it's not just about writing it down, but it's about you guys executing these plans, and I feel like you guys are definitely going to do that. Yep. All right, spring. What does spring equinox bring to the collective? We have here the sun card coming out. Okay. And this sun card, he is all dressed up. I mean, he's all grown up. He has his sunflower in his hand. The sunflowers is grown. And this sun just feels very mature. Underneath the deck, we have here the Emperor card. Yeah, exactly. You guys are literally maturing. Everything is maturing right now. Okay. So, perfect time for you guys to, just take the lessons, take the experiences that you have learned this winter solstice and with the past few years and just move on. I do feel like a lot of you guys possibly are just removing yourself from people, places, or things that no longer serves you. It could just be naturally falling off. You don't even have to do a lot. Just new people coming in and old people's leaving. Okay, so definitely a transition is happening with a lot of you guys. Okay, transitions. All right, what is happening here with the collective spring? We have here arrow focus. All right, yeah, focus, you guys. Underneath the deck, we have here spells alchemy. All right, the spirit guys want you to know if you have been doing any type of spell work or you just been trying to alchemize certain things. Your alchemy works when you focus, keep on focusing on whatever it is that you're doing right now. Energy goes where it's being focused at. And that's why I was getting that whole jellyfish vibes, because that jellyfish is like it's balancing things out. Don't get swallowed up in your emotions, don't get swallowed up in the what it has not happened, or how much energy you put into something here specifically, because it's really easy for us to get caught up in that. But this is the perfect time to maybe write that down and burn it up. Okay, this would be a great time for burning ceremonies, right? Let me write that shit down. That's perfect. Yes, thank you, Spirit. I agree. So, a burning ceremony. All right, burn it down. You know, I'm actually going to do one tomorrow. Ceremony. Okay. So burning ceremony would be good. Planting new seeds, obviously getting some new plants. Some of you guys could be learning about herbs, plants more at this time. Your spirit guides, maybe there could be like ancestors specifically that want you to learn about certain herbs, right? And if you guys need assistance, I'm yeah, girl. All right. I also will be coming out with new classes this spring. Okay. I know I've been procrastinating on that, but I got you guys with the classes. I got you. Okay. I got you with the classes. Um, this is the time. This is the time. Anyway, spring is when you see all of the holistic doctors, holistic people come out. Like all my friends, I learned that from one of my other friends. Shout outs to you, Rod, in Alabama. He always reminds me, like, spring equinox is our time. I be wanting to push out things in January. He's like, nah. He said, wait till spring, wait till March. So this is the time. Okay, this is the time, y'all. All right, let's get straight into it. Spring, we have here hidden, and then underneath the deck we have here let go. There could be a lot of things that was hidden from you here, collective. It's giving It's giving deception. It's giving. It's best that you have, a lot of us have let go of these things, right? That's why it says let go. There was a lot of hidden aspects to certain things that you guys possibly was not aware of these past few weeks, and now it looks like you guys are finally going to get some type of answers, and maybe you might not get an answer, but I feel like it is definitely important for you to let go at this time, whatever this is. Okay, don't hold on to it, just let it go. All right, let's go. Yeah, because it's like protection. We have here passion here, and then we have here hitting and let go. Obviously, something here was not a part of your divine alignment, and there could have been a lot of hidden pieces to certain things that you possibly didn't know about. That's why Spirit says let it go. Let situations show itself. And then I promise you here, collective, as much as you might have like some type of feelings or resentment or anger towards a certain situation or things that just didn't work out for you, it's going to make sense. Trust me. All right. Give it 3 weeks. Give it 3 weeks. And everything will make sense. Okay. All right. Ace of Pentacles underneath the deck. All right, spirit guides, ancestors. Let's get some energy here for my lovely collective. All right, lovely collective. What is happening with them? All right, this spring. What can we get out of this spring? What is happening with us? Okay, give us a clear direction of what's happening, and whatever it is that needs to let go of, please give us the information that we need. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Okay, let me take off this ring. All right. Give it to us, Spirit. What's coming in? Ace of Pentacles came out again. Okay. Now it's on the bottom of the deck, and now it's coming back out. All right, what's coming in is the Five of Swords. Okay. There could have been Ace of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, is you guys getting an upper hand to a situation here that possibly had something to do with like a foundation, something here that had to do with you. And the crazy thing is look how spring is coming out. You see how everything is coming out in the spring? Okay. Something that was in alignment. It was in alignment. And a lot of us was trying to like force things or wanting things to be exactly how we wanted it to be. And Spirit was like, no, it wasn't the time. And with this Five of Swords here, it's like there could have been, I don't know if there was gossip. Five of Swords is that it's a mental card. It's a card of trying to one up people. Even some of you guys possibly had to, use your own mental prowess to be able to get something that you want or desire at this time. But this Five of Swords just kind of feels like you're the last one standing. It's like it didn't matter what the situation here is enduring here. With the Five of Swords, you being here by yourself is letting me know that you're going to make it through. Something here is going to work out for you here, okay? What is this Five of Swords here for the spring? Yeah, the Page of Swords, okay? Which adds up to the Six of Swords here. So this is giving me this energy here where you're moving into calmer waters. Look, the Moon card coming out, that's what's been hidden. So some of you guys, and this is literally what I read in Patreon here, so make sure you guys go check out the Patreon. Some of you guys possibly have peeped something, all right? Or you will start peeping something here, and hence why it says hidden, right? With the Moon card underneath the deck. Either there could be some type of dispute or argument. This is also something here that you've seen, and then was just like, if you guys with the Five of Swords, the Page of Swords, to kind of be able to get that in alignment, like, oh, okay, this is in alignment with exactly what I was talking about. Take yourself out of the picture and let whatever it is that you have been clarified happen naturally. So, for instance, if you already peeped something at work, or you peeped how some people are moving, don't worry about it. The Page of Swords is letting you know to kind of like analyze the situation here and let something here naturally unfold. Okay, definitely with this Moon card coming underneath the deck. Okay, so you guys already peeped something. You could be peeping how people are moving. You could be peeping how people are deciding to go about certain situations here. But I just want to say here that something here feels very low vibrational. It feels like people are in survival mode. It feels like this is what people need to be able to get by, right? And that's why Spirit says stay focused, because you know you guys are beyond that. You're beyond whatever this is. Let people think that they got one up on you, okay? Because in reality, you guys are the one that got one up. Definitely with the Five of Swords, with the Page of Swords, is letting me know that you guys are already moving on from this. This is just you've already being clarified, whatever it is that you have seen, the things that has been said. So you guys might need to like rethink about conversations, maybe the way that people were moving. That'll show you a lot about people's character. So you just there's certain things that y'all already analyzing. You like, okay, got you. Okay, so within the next 24 to 72 hours, all right, straight in spring equinox tomorrow, a lot of you guys are already starting to see things, peep things that is making you realize, all right, it's time for me to move on. Let go. What is it that you let going? What is it that you're let going of? Sorry if that doesn't make sense. You got the Queen of Cups coming out. All right, and then we have here the Six of Pentacles. Okay, Libra coming out, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpios coming out here. All right, what you're letting go of is maybe giving too much of your energy to people. Literally. All right, giving your energy to people that don't deserve it. This is the energy of caring, nurturing, giving advice, being a good friend, being a good partner, being a good this, being a good that. And it, not saying biting you in the ass, but maybe because you're coming out as a swords, even if you're water, air, earth, whatever. Because this is all overall over Ace of Pentacles energy. So this could be off of platform. This could be something here that you want to start, or the things that you have already started. Patience and planning is letting me know that you guys are definitely on something. You've already, it's like when people have taken you for granted. Okay. And this energy just kind of feels like it just feels a little dry. It feels dry. It feels like it feels shallow. It feels yucky. But I really just want y'all to understand that don't take it personal. I know that's my I know how it feels. Like this feels nasty, it feels grimy. It feels grimy. But it's okay. All right. Whatever this is, it's okay. All right. Trust and believe. It's definitely giving grimy energy. And you know what else? I'm picking up on a group of people. It's just not one person. This could be a group of people, or this could be a friend, the person and their friends, or a person and their peers. Okay, so this is just not one person. There could have been multiple people that were already hip or new about how things were or how things is going. Maybe some people was just seeing, right, with this Page of Swords, the Five of Swords, to see how things are. It kind of it's giving gossip. It feels like gossip here, or like watching you here. All right, but it's all good. What is the best outcome here for you guys in this situation? We have here the Judgment. We have here the Three of Swords. Told you. We got a lot of air energy. We got the Magician. Okay, I told you something here felt grimy. Getting manipulation. All right, yeah, the Queen of Pentacles. Now, I don't know if it's because of something here that you could provide, maybe something here that you can do, right? Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, you're very resourceful. Even if you have children, even if you are, you run businesses or whatever, you were still resourceful because you're coming out of someone here that made time. You made time for whatever this is. You made time for these people, even when you didn't have to. Okay, but yeah, Queen of Pentacles, the Devil. Some of you guys possibly are, a natural cash cow. You know how to make money. You know how to find results. Okay, Some of you guys possibly all have was, you was over giving to people. All right, with the four cups, that people did not respect you, and that's why, or respect something here that you was doing at the time. That's why they said protection. Because this is like a sense of, you don't know what you got until it's gone. And with the three of swords here, the magician, somebody here is people. Even if this is just one person, them coming out as the three of swords, the magician, this is already someone here that's coming from a place of hurt or a place of survival. They're coming from a place of survival. Definitely, if this has something to do with a actual place, situation of a business, a job, with the Ace of Pentacles, this is all revolving about around one pentacle, which is that's very shallow. It's like I said, something here feels very shallow. And for you coming out as the Queen of Pentacles, the Devil, I feel like that's the reason why Spirit says stay focused, because this is everything to this one person, or this is people's lives. This is all they got. This job, this establishment, this situation where you coming out as the Queen of Pentacles, even if you're a man, you are coming out as someone here that you can maybe find different ways or different outlook. Like you could get fired tomorrow and then you'll find a job the next day or like the next week. That's how easy for you to gain some type of financial freedom, or something here about you guys like just having an upper hand when it comes down to finding the resources that you need. Hey Randolph, there's like this energy of you guys being able to have endless blessings coming to you. And that's the reason why it's like someone here was like, oh, let me see how much I could get from this person. Someone here was just coming from a place of survival with the three of swords here, the magician, and then you know you know I was getting Scorpio energy. Some of you guys might have a heavy Scorpio placement, or there's something here about Scorpio. But I was like in the bathroom today, and I was like scrolling through TikTok, and I came across Sukiana, which she is a Scorpio, and she had said, and this is like similar to like a situation that she spoke about, but she was like, in her life she been beaten, she had gotten, went through a lot, and she never let whatever happened to her make her feel like she couldn't feel again. And that's a big flex, when you could be able to still feel and still love and still be the best version of yourself, regardless of people have tried to take that away from you, or try to make you bitter and cold, just like them. People only move like that because that's all they know. If you talk to certain people, which I feel like a lot of you guys are already starting to peep with the Five of Swords, the Page of Swords, you could feel the hollowness in their heart. You could tell that people are in a desperation energy here, and that's not how you are. You don't need to be desperate. Okay, none of you guys need to be desperate here. Okay, definitely, because you're coming out as just abundance. You're coming out as abundance here. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, what is your challenge here, collective? We have here the Eight of Pentacles. I can't show you that she's naked. Work. We have here the King of Pentacles here. Some of you guys might have a challenge with a job or establishment, a place, a person. All right, this could be an actual person. Doesn't have to be with the King of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles. This could be actually a job. All right, with this Ace of Pentacles here as well. Establishment. All right, for some of you guys. All right, what is it that you don't want to do? We have here the Three of Wands. And we have here the Sun. Your spirit guides doesn't want you to wait for something to happen. They want you to focus on you. They say stay focused. All right, so you guys might know that something here is about to happen. You possibly already know that someone here is going to get their karma, or you already are picking up on who this is, the situation, et cetera, et cetera. They said don't wait for that. Okay, stay focused, stay on your grind. Okay, don't. It's like out of sight, out of mind. And sometimes it's challenging to be able to see that, but they're saying something about you guys being able to like just stay focused on you. All right, and your overall energy here is your advice. We have here Justice. And we have here the Seven of Wands. There goes that protection, okay? Your protection is, remember I said protect your passion, protect your peace, protect yourself, okay? So your advice is that your justice is being blocked. The justice is the block. The justice is the fact that people can't get close to you here, okay? And then we have here the Tower. Here we go. Because something here was not built. There goes that hidden energy. You know, there there's things that's about to fall the fuck apart. This could be even down to a place, an establishment. There could be people that's gonna get fired with the Tower, the Four of Wands, and then we have here the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so things are about to fall apart. That's why they said don't focus so much on people's karma or what they did to you here, because it's naturally gonna happen. Okay, stay focused, because then that's how like they said, and where energy goes is where it flows at. So even if you like you're pissed because somebody here has been deceptive, then guess what? You're giving them your energy. So we need to kind of like, do we need to write it down? Do we need to burn it up for spring equinox here? Do what you need to do. Even if after you burn it up, you're still thinking about it, maybe it's time for you guys to, just do it differently is what I would say. Do it differently this time. You get what I'm saying? Greetings, everybody. So happy to see you guys. Happy New Year's. Our New Year start tomorrow. Yeah. So excited. I feel it. I feel it here. Definitely feel the shift. I feel the change. All right, let's get to this shenanigans here. Just know here, there is going to be a change. Um, this Tower here with the Four of Wands, there could be actually things that's breaking down. People are about to lose their jobs. All right, people, jobs is about to be lost. Foundations is about to be broken here. Things are definitely going to be left. Okay, and I feel like whatever this is with the Seven of Cups, it's kind of like your ancestors is doing the work for you. Okay, literally, they doing the work for you. You don't have to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? The work is going to get done here. So this is all revolving around some type of job opportunity. Ace of Pentacles here. Um, what's the Ace of Pentacles here for my lovely collective? And like I said, there's a second part. We already did that first, which was yesterday. Okay, we got the Nine of Pentacles. It's on Patreon. Okay, go ahead, baby. Um, This is the QR code, but just in case you're on your phone and you can't do it, because I'd be like, how people put QR codes and you're probably using a phone, so you can't really do it. But here's the website. Okay, here's my website. The book of reading. Okay. Oh no, that's wrong one. Sorry. Don't click that. There you go. All right, Nine of Pentacles here. Let's keep it going. What's the Ace of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles? You got the Chariot. Okay. Um. Yeah, you're moving on. All right. Whatever this is, it has been. Spirit wants you to know that you're on your divine path. Okay. They don't want you to fret or worry. Something here would have been a delay for you, anyways, with the Sun here coming out reverse and the Two of Swords, and some of you guys possibly had to maybe realize that with the Five of Cups. Something here was blocking you, was delaying you. It was delaying you. That's why they said protect your peace, protect your passions, patience and planning. Okay. There's something here about you guys needing to understand that either people were like, something here was just slowing you down because they wanted it's something that was trying to slow you down, or there was just something here that was just a delay, to your process. And I can't wait to find out what is this hidden, what was being hidden here, because there is definitely something here you did not know. Okay. What's the Five of Swords here, the Page of Swords for you guys? I feel like people really thought that they had something. They like you wasn't gonna peep, like you wasn't gonna know something with this five of swords, the page of swords. But see, my collective is very good at analyzing. Some of you guys could have heavy Aquarius in your chart. You could be Aquarius, right? But I feel like you are very aware with the five of swords, the page of swords. Like I feel like I'm getting scanning energy. Like you could be able to look and observe everything. You see every single thing, everything. It's the five of swords, the page of swords, exactly, and then you got the five of cups. Some of you guys might be a little disappointed in how people are moving, but it's okay. Nine of Wands just kind of feels like something here was going to take you, like the focus was going to take. That's why they said stay focused here, collective, because it's just like you have things going for yourself. And if you would have kept on focusing on that, that would have took you off your path. You get what I'm saying? Like even the fact that you was thinking about whatever this was or whatever situation was, it was still you were still putting your energy into it. That did not need your energy at this time. You have other things to focus on. You get what I'm saying? This is not a part of your plan. It does not make you feel good. It's not. When you come across this nine of wands in reverse, it actually it could it actually could be depleting you. It could drain you, right? You feel drained around this to the point where maybe you get up, you feel good, you got your tea, your coffee, your water, you do your little mantras, whatever it is that you do, and then you come across this and it just takes you off, it just depletes you. I want to highlight that what God rejects is your protection here. Okay. And you know what? Some of you guys might be the ones that say something about a situation. You might be the one to say something. And then it's kind of like, you know, don't get don't don't feel disappointed in what you said because you are able to analyze or peep the way that certain people are moving. You get what I'm saying? It's like don't second guess yourself because what you're feeling is right. Yeah, we got the moon card coming out. All right, coming out in reverse. Some of you guys are realizing here how much you had overgave the situation with the Queen of Cups, the Six of Pentacles. Some of you guys financially could have gave. Maybe somebody here asked for a loan, or there was something here about money. Okay, or investing in something here for some of you guys. Not all, but whatever this is just letting me know what you're leaving behind is not overgiving to people that does not deserve yourself. Okay, we got the Tower here in reverse, the World, the Moon here in reverse. Exactly. A lot of you guys, your lesson around the winter solstice and now was that there were certain things that you weren't willing to change, and now it's like you're willing to change it with the Tower here in reverse. So your accountability is in the situation here, collective, is over consuming, over giving in places where people, places, or things was not willing to change for you. You get what I'm saying? Um, I love how this is like across the board. So you could take this in a sense of relationships. You could take this in a sense of job. Whatever this is that fits you, make it fit. Okay, because this is some people. This could be at work. Some people this has to do with a partnership. Some people this has to do with deception with a person specifically. But a lot of you guys, there's going to be different things. Okay. Now, I do want to say the best thing is that you guys are calling out someone that not only was a manipulator or someone here that tried to. There's just something here that's trickling in, and you're going to realize here with the judgment, the three of swords, and the magician that someone here definitely did not have your best interest at hand. Okay. That's why you are, some of you guys might be told or even say something because you, it's like this, it's just you're defending yourself, you're protecting your energy, you're protecting your heart. I don't think that whatever it is that you're saying or doing is rude. I think that you're just putting up a standard because you have been way too nice. You have been a little bit too consumed in maybe giving and helping and giving your energy to people that, or situations that no longer serves you. Okay. What's the judgment here? The Three of Swords and Magician. It feels yucky though. I don't like it. We got the Lovers here. Whoever this is someone here that's close to you. We have here the Hierophant, and then we have here the Eight of Swords here in reverse. Okay, so you've already let go of this. Your spirit guides is already saying that you're out of that. That's why you're coming out as the sun in this depiction, because you've already matured from this. Some of you guys are way too loyal. The Lovers here, the Hierophant, someone here just doesn't know how, people don't know how special you are. You have no idea because they they don't even know, they coming from survival mode. People are coming from places where they're just trying to get by. But you collective have a higher standard. You move with a higher level of knowledge and love for yourself. Even at one point you possibly didn't know this part of you. This part had to come through a situation. You know what I'm saying? It's like this is being invoked out of you because a lot of you guys needed to realize how special you are. And a lot of the times people just didn't deserve your energy. Right, loyalty. And with the Three of Swords here and the Magician, this person here possibly already knew how loyal you were. They know that you follow a certain law. Or if this is at your job, people already kind of peep how you go into work, how you start your day, how you do certain things. They've already peeped that. So people will do, hurt people. Miserable people will do miserable things to make you miserable. And that's why we have to protect our peace. We have to protect our peace. And when we see these things, right? And this was your lesson with the Tower here in reverse. Some of you guys had to realize you guys was given way too much chances, and that chances is done. It's not that you guys are changing up your love, because we need to feel that. We need to, there's people out there, regardless if people have used and abused or did took you for granted, some of them needed to feel that. They needed to at least get a little glimpse of love or see how the job is supposed to be, because whatever this is about to blow up in their face anyways, right? Home establishment, people about to get fired with the Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups. They don't even know that. They don't even see that shit coming. People are about to lose a lot. Definitely whoever this is. And their time is going to come. Spring, that's why I said nature has its time. Some of you guys was waiting for this time. He was waiting. When is this person, when is this situation here is going to be exposed? Don't worry. Nature will always make sure it gets done. Just focus on you, boo. Okay? Mother Nature will handle it. Trust and believe. If that is a natural disaster, if that is actually people getting sick, if that is people coming across another person that they thought they going to get that same energy, that same entity, that same spirit, trust and believe. The universe has a way of showing people exactly what the fuck they did, y'all. You just not going to be this to see it. Okay? Spirit doesn't want you to see it. That's why the justice is the Seven of Wands. Block that shit. You don't need that. You don't need to see that. You've seen enough. You've seen enough here. Okay? What's the Eight of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and why is this your challenge? We have here the Ten of Swords. All right. Wow, wonderful. This is great. We got the justice. Um, Now, if, like I said, if this was a situation here at work, all right, for some of you guys, the justice will be done. Okay, they want you to heal from this. The worst is over. You've already, you will experience, or you've already experienced how dirty people are, how grimy they are, how low of the barrel people will get to try to win or to get over. The lesson here was a lot of you guys, and definitely since the winter solstice, and don't take this personal, please, or please don't get offended, how desperation, or not even desperation, because desperation sounds a little bit harsh. I would say give things a little bit more time before you jump into it. And if you're in a job situation where, obviously you're with certain people, Spirit wants you to observe people now. You get what I'm saying? Peep how people take care of their teeth, take care of themselves, what they talk about, how long they've been in the business, how many jobs they've been in. Are they consistent with themselves? How, like, we have to put a little bit more caution to how we protect ourselves. Definitely for the spring. Because people out here, it's rough out here in these streets. And for those who are winning, people are trying to attach themselves to whatever it is that they can, and however the way they can to do it. If you have a better position, people want that position because they're in survival mode, then they're gonna do everything they can to try to take you down. If that's get close to you, if that's seeing the little things that they could try to report you, they will do that. But you have to pay attention. And don't be afraid to call people out on the fuckery, because a lot of you guys didn't point that shit out before. And if you could, you wish you would have said something to certain people, right? Don't worry, somebody's gonna say it to them. You don't have to say it. You too fly for that. You too fly. You too beautiful. You too handsome, and you too abundant. A lot, a lot. Okay, and hygiene too. People be forgetting the hygiene. People be forgetting that. I don't give a fuck how good of a worker they are. If your hygiene is not good, that shows me a lot about yourself. That's it. What's the Three of Wands here in the Sun? We got the Judgment. We got the Devil. We got the King of Cups. You've already been supported. You've already been supported here. Okay, through the universe with the Six of Wands, and then you have here the Five of Swords, right? And you're the last one standing. I'm still standing. Yeah, you're still standing. And what you don't want to do is open. I told you this already, but don't open up the door for someone here to try to lie and try to smile up in your face. It's something about someone's smile that you could just tell they're up to some no good. It's the smile for me. That smile is just, it don't feel the same. If somebody here tries to call you or contact you, or even if you're at work and someone here wants to come up to you, peep they smile. You know, I always tell y'all, just studying people, bodies, and humans, before someone here smiles, they always show the real truth, true themselves. Even if it's 2 seconds, 2 seconds before they really smile. You always could tell because before they smile, they'll have a little, you know, it's never just a good, it's never just good. Yep. It's always like that. What's the justice here? The Seven of Wands. We got the title here reversed. Some of you guys were playing a role that was not even your role, and we have here the Empress here in reverse. That's why certain things was drying up. Definitely when it comes down to the things that you naturally do. So, for instance, let's say it's good for you to make bread, or it's easy for you to make bread. Or you set yourself up to where you have different streams of income, right? Real estate, or you're good at your job. Some of you guys was getting extra gigs. Okay, you have different streams of income, and then all of a sudden you get around certain people, and all of that starts to dry out, or things get a little bit more rough. It's a little bit more obstacles. I'm gonna tell you something. Sometimes not all money is good money. Sometimes shaking a hand, shaking that one, exchange, spiritual exchange, touching people, frequency can change in a reaction, a financial reaction. It could change. Just this alone is a contract. It's a contract. And so when we touch people, or when we come across people and we entangle ourselves to them, that is how our things will start to be depleted. All of a sudden, here it's a little bit more harder for you to get that extra gig where it was naturally happening for you prior. So some of you guys, this winter solstice, things had to slow down for you, right? Things slowed the fuck down. And some of you guys was wondering, why is this happening? Why is it so hard for me to keep this, or why is it a struggle where it was never a struggle before? Because some of you guys definitely was supposed to stay in certain places where people try to maybe use what they can from you because you was just too loyal. They got something out of your energy, out of your essence, out of your Ashe, because you're coming out as the Hierophant. If that is asking for your advice, watching you, peeping you, seeing how you make your business, seeing how you make your money, seeing how you going towards your North Node. That's how people are able to still, even if this is just being around you, they still benefited from you. And this spring equinox, that shit is shutting down. And some of you guys is wondering, why is certain people's being shut down? It's because you prayed for this. You prayed for a better opportunity. You prayed for better blessings. You prayed for doors to open. And before those doors can open, this door has to close. So embrace the change. Okay, embrace it. Embrace the fact that things are falling off just like spring is supposed to, and then there's new things coming in. This was not your title. This was not your job. That was not, you wasn't supposed to stay there. Or you wasn't supposed to interact with certain people for that long. So your lesson is this spring going from winter to spring was people being able to access you a little. You was too accessible to certain people. It's too accessible. They had too much access to your energy. We're not doing that no more. Correct? Correct. They're not going to be able to get to you anymore. Collective spring. What's coming in here for spring for the collective? I just want to highlight we have some new soaps. All right. I had did Yanni, I got eczema, I got the aloe cucumber soap with the neem. Oh, so good. All right. Anyways, let's get back to it. We got here official person. We got journey. And then we have here coffin. Yeah. We got mature man. We have here house. We got community. Okay. So someone here made a scene for some of you guys with the official person, journey and coffin. A lot of you guys might have thought that someone here was growing, maybe maturing here. This could have been some of you guys, even down to if this was some of you guys might have even thought about going traveling. There could be travel delays for some of you guys. Okay, um, definitely if you are going to work somewhere, travel. All right, definitely be like ex-military, military here. It's best that you stay where you're at. Okay, cancellations to some type of travels could happen for you guys, and that's perfectly okay. I'm about to look into this to see what this is. Okay, give me some on official person. We got the Nine of Swords, the Six of Cups. Mm-hmm. Some of you guys even started to feel anxiety around certain people with the Nine of Swords here, the Six of Cups, or you might have noticed that things was happening. Some of you guys might have even been prone to accidents, and you're not accident prone. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if all of a sudden you have an accident, um, or there's like a lot of hiccups around certain people, is because somebody here was faking the funk. Okay, they're not who they say they are. Your ancestors was also like warning you through that. Definitely if you've been going through accidents. Okay, what's journey? What is journey here? We got the Six of Swords. We got the Eight of Wands. Wonderful. We have here the Four of Swords. Okay, so something here was quick and fast. This could have been very quick. As fast as it came is as fast as it ended for some of you guys. I feel like someone's journey was very short lived with you because they're coming out as coffin as well. Okay. Something here was very fast. It was quick. And it's, like I said, as fast as it came is as fast as it went. What's the coffin here for you? Hey. Hey, Dupe. Happy New Year, baby. Good to see you here. Shout out to Detroit in the building. We have here Hermit. Okay. Some of you guys was dealing with a Virgo. Some of you guys ghosted this person. We have here the Five of Pentacles. Wonderful. Yes. Let go of it. Let go of the obstacles. Let go of whatever this is. It just seems like it was holding you back. The Empress. There you go. Even if you're a man. I look at the Empress as Gaia. I look at Empress energy as abundance. Something here that naturally comes to you. You don't have to do a lot. In my collective, definitely Saturnian people here, my Saturn gang, we are naturally go-getters. The Empress and Emperor energy is natural for us because we abundance just flows. So watch and peep how you let go of some type of obstacle and how all your abundance start coming. I told you that. All of a sudden you drop the weight, you drop the dead weight. You drop some type of obstacles, and all of a sudden your Empress energy, abundance start coming in, water start coming in, flowing, your body, your skin, everything starts to get better. Something here was short lived. Okay. Someone's name or letters could be FW. We also have last name Baker. Okay. All right. Wonderful energy, you guys. I just want to highlight that. Okay. Love it. Love this energy that's coming out. All right. Let's get 4 cards here for you. All right. Let's come in here for you. What is your advice? First card out is the Ace of Cups. Okay. Your second card is Nine of Pentacles. All right. Something here is going to your your essence is about to flow in different ways in different parts of yourself. Okay, with this Nine of Pentacles here and the Ace of Cups. Okay. Things will get nurtured again. Things are going to be flowing again. Definitely when it comes down to your finances. That's why they say stay focused. All right, we got the Ace of Pentacles here. More opportunities is coming in. So some of us was fighting for things that didn't even serve us. That's why Spirit says have patience, let go, because that wasn't your contract in the first place. Some of us was trying to hold on to contracts, people, places, and things because we thought that was the end all. Because people made it seem like that it is, or like they're official, or something here is official. Like this is that's how scammers get you. They make it seem like this is the only thing, like that's the only option, like this, like that's the only friend, or this is the only, like, no, it doesn't work like that. Make room here, collective, because there's way more things coming in for you here, baby. Yeah, the Judgment. There's a lot coming in for you, from the Ace of Cups to the Ace of Pentacles, love. And if you're just tired of love, that's fine. Trust me, I'm tired of it too. But there's room for creativity. There's room for growth. There's room for you to see your petals actually grow now. This is planting your seeds. This is watering your plants. Okay. And even from that, it's like one of the pentacles from what you have, it's about to grow and you're about to see something. 1 out of 9. That's plenty full. You get what I'm saying? So don't worry about that one pentacle or that one situation, because there's more coming to you. Definitely for spring. Okay? Don't worry about that. It's the Ace of Cups here, and the Nine of Pentacles as your advice. You got the Queen of Cups. And your spirit guides are saying keep on focusing on what you are growing right now. All right, boo. Yes. Um, keep on nurturing, feeding. Make sure you take out those weeds, right? You know what I'm saying? Definitely, as this Nine of Pentacles is just giving me like garden vibes. I don't know if some of you guys might have a garden. Get some plants, plant some new seeds. Some of you guys are gaining weight. You're about to eat better. Skin about to look good. Feeling emotionally balanced. They want you to put all that energy that you have been putting into other things back into you at this time. Definitely with that Queen of Cups, because you deserve it. Carrots could be very significant. Also see something here about carrot oil. That's really good. I like carrot oil. I haven't seen carrot oil in a hot minute. Maybe I should make some. All right. What's the Queen of Cups here for you guys? You got the Four of Pentacles. Yeah. Protect your peace. Protect your energy. All right. We have here the Temperance here. Balance it out. What's the Ace of Pentacles here with the Judgment? What's this? The Nine of Cups. You're gonna get something here that you want, baby. The Strength, and then we have here the King of Cups. Okay, so now we have somebody here specifically. That's interesting. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Someone here, as you start to take care of yourself, so as things start to nourish for you, right? There is going to be someone here from the past that maybe is going to try to come back, um, possibly even make it seem like they are doing better. This is a scam. Someone here is going to make it seem like they got something for you. Either that is by buying you something or presenting something to you, all right, trying to give you a nice gesture. Don't do it. You're gonna start to feel the heaviness with this person. You're gonna instantly start to feel the difference in your core, in your spirit. You know, definitely after a while, you already started to heal yourself, nervous system getting better, skin getting better, eating better, planting your seeds. You know what I'm saying? You're going to feel the difference energetically because you've already detached yourself. So even if this is a work situation, right? You start to do a new routine. You go to work. You don't feel the same way as those with those certain co-workers no more. You could feel the vibes because you already started pouring more into yourself. The intuition, you're able to kind of be clear on that because maybe there was just so much energetic cords that was connected to you. So that's where that Ace of Cups is coming in with the Nine of Pentacles. Is like now your cup is about to be full. Your cup is running over and you're able to kind of have better discernment because it's so full that this time around you're a little stingy on who gets to drink from your cup or who even gets to come next to that cup. People and entities, because sometimes entities come in different shapes and forms. They come, it's the same entity in different bodies. So some of you guys need to pay attention to how that entity is moving in different people's bodies. If that is, you come across somebody else and they have the same thing, hygiene's off, teeth bad, skin bad, or something about the essence of that entity, you're going to pick up on it and you're going to be able to shut that shit down because it's going to come back. That entity, whatever this is going to try to come back after you already poured your cup. And when it does, you won't be able to peep it because you already cut the cord. So it's going to be easy for you to be like, nah, mark my words. And somebody's going to try to come in a disguise of either a older person, could have a beard, a woman, if this is a man, this could be a woman that has children, or someone here that comes off that they're more mature. Okay, could be married, could be somebody here that seems like they got it all together, but they really don't. And that was how it got you the first time, right? People seeming like they have it together and they don't. So peep it, peep what you didn't peep before. Peep how they check, how they clean their space, how they speak, what they speak about. Are they always in something? Are they always going through accidents? They always got problems. Pay attention. Pay attention. You're gonna see. You're gonna see exactly what I'm talking about. And when you start to see that people around you, these entities start always having these fucking problems, and they always going through something here. Stay away. Stay away. You don't want to be around people that always got problems, always got something going on. And I feel like maybe some of you guys like that because before you wanted somebody to relate to you. So maybe at one point you used to shoot the shit with certain people because you had the time, or you was over consumption, you wanted to help people, but that over helping didn't get you nowhere. But going back to where square one was, and now you have to go back and feed yourself and get back to hydrating your skin because your skin got all dried up, you're dehydrated, your body done got all fucked up because you was dealing with these certain people. Spirit said, cut it all. It ain't happening no more. Not this spring, not this summer, not this fall, not this winter no more, baby. You got us fucked up. You ain't doing that shit no more. We gonna see y'all at the motherfucking door. We gonna close that shit. We gonna close that door. We don't need you. Thank you. Next. Okay. Thank you. Next. We have here discomfort, and then look, tension. Usually the square semi-square is usually when there's too much opposition. And remember when I was saying some of you guys was too accessible to certain people? It was too accessible. That's why I like to move exclusive. Like, one thing I'm so happy about now that I'm back in my space is that when I come out is when I want to come out. People get to see me when I want them to see me. When I had a store, I had to get security because there was so much crazy people that was coming to that storefront popping up on me. I'm talking about I was sewing, people would just pop up like roaches. I was too accessible. I'm not being accessible to nobody. I'm sorry. Y'all want to see me? You're gonna do curbside pickup. That's it. Y'all not gonna see me no motherfucking storefronts no more. Y'all not gonna be able to pop up on me. Mm. You see me at pop up shops. Okay. Yeah, this card represents internal, external situations where things don't align naturally. All right. There's pressure, discomfort, or misalignment that cannot be ignored. Okay. Squares are 90 degrees, direct conflict, obstacles, challenges. You must take action. Semi-square, irritation, subtle stress. Something keeps bothering you. Some of you guys might have ever felt that way, right? You felt like it was just bothering you. It hurt. It is annoying. It says quincun, 150-degree square, misalignment, incompatibility requires adjustment, not force. This isn't a smooth situation. You are being pushed to evolve. Exactly. But this card also says the tension is actually stretching you into a higher version of yourself, which it is what you're doing. It says there's beauty in discomfort, even if it feels chaotic. Wow. So there's beauty in discomfort. There could be a miscommunication in different values, business pressure, things not flowing easily. And they're also picking up on feeling pulled in different directions. Okay, so if something here feels off, your spirit is saying it's off. Stop trying to force things that don't naturally align with you. And I think that was a big lesson for you guys this fall, not this fall, the winter solstice. Winter solstice showed you guys how much you was forcing things that no longer is in line with you no more. That's why they said hidden, and we gotta let go. And I'm gonna make sure I pull on hidden because I want to know. Actually, let's do that now. Spirit, please show me what has been hidden. What's been hidden here? We got the Nine of Cups. Some of you guys was dealing with another. We got Pisces coming out. Okay, we got water sign coming out. We got the Two of Swords coming out. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this is some of you guys. This had to do with work, or working with someone here. We spoke about that. Death here in reverse, Eight of Pentacles. Some of you guys was willing to work on something, but there was people that wasn't willing to work with you. So like let's say if you realize, okay, I have a problem in certain situations, I'm willing to change that. I'm willing to work on that. There was some people around you here that wasn't willing to work on it. And I think that a lot of you guys, the point of people coming into your life or a situation was for you to see that there were certain things within yourself that you had to work on. That's why it says there was beauty in the discomfort here, because a lot of you guys had to realize that certain parts of you had to die, it had to shed off for you to be able to be the best potential of your person. They was not going to allow you to go into this new season with the same type of attitude that you had. We're not going to let people take advantage of you no more. And we're not going to let you do that to yourself no more, because we've seen how that actually made you sick, that made you lose out on money, lose out on opportunities, made you even a little question if you was even in the right position, in the right job. And a lot of you guys didn't need to question yourself. What needed to be questioned, these people, what we needed to question is the way that these people handled us and how we let them take advantage of us. And that's just not happening this spring equinox. It's not happening. What's been hidden is that you guys had to realize that you was the hidden gem. Wow, that shit flew out just now. I'm not gonna take it though. Not only do you, man, not only do you not see what you have, but what's been hidden is as people that people had to, spirit had to hide how powerful you were to them. They didn't know how powerful you really was. The sun. You had everything that you need right there. And you're gonna realize that. You had everything. You didn't need to go in this direction or this bandwagon. It's kind of like, when you think that is the grass is greener on the other side. So you go over there and you think, I'm gonna go and fix their grass. I'm gonna go nurture them stuff, their shit. And then now all your stuff is drying up. Trying to fix somebody else's stuff. Fixing their own business, fixing their own shit. Because you think that shit is better on that other side. It's not. The grass is not greener on the other side. And not for nothing, people won't even appreciate the little things that you will do for them after you done cleaned up and helped them. They don't appreciate that. Because if they did, they would have been able to change. Give me a second. Hey, I'm about to close up this video. I'm gonna call you right back. Yeah, we got individuality, but you're budding and you're coming into a new you. A part of you, you possibly didn't even know you had this in you, right? That's why they said it's beauty and discomfort, because we find the beauty in the littlest things. Find the beauty in how strong you are. That this situation didn't make you fold, even if you might have fell. Hi, Aquarian. Thank you so much for the amazing book and the stuff that you gave me. I felt so special. Look at me. All right, let's get you guys a card. Father of Water, balance and harmony. Okay, and underneath the deck, wow, this was in reverse. Or was that in reverse? Oh, that was in reverse. Okay. Why these cards in reverse? You know what? It's fine. I'm not going to take it in reverse anyways. But altar of earth, limitless prosperity. And those who are on Patreon, we already spoke about the earth Mother Earth and the herbs that certain spirits is trying to give us right now. And look at this card. Look at this. This is Lakshmi too, I believe. The ancestor Lakshmi. I love how they make them brown skin. Oh, thank you, baby. I appreciate you. I appreciate love you. So, Father of Earth says, trust your instincts. It says there is a unity and balance between your head, heart, and spirit, a balance between the conscious and unconscious. This is a good thing, although you must give yourself permission to feel your emotions fully and completely. Acting out in tantrums or rage is not healthy for you or your loved ones. The answer is not more control, the answer is doing your spiritual healing work. This paternal ancestor is spiritually mature and compassionate. He comes through when you may need a reminder to be more open and trust your heart. If there is a Prince Charming, this is his dad with more substance, King Charming. The ancestor memory is the ancestors come forward as Sons Wafi, Zulu god of healing. He brings forward the energy of giving and receiving compassion and kindness. This ancestor is a kind, generous, and centered father, stable and calm in the raging seas of life. In some tradition, he is the goddess rather than a god. The medicine from this is, have you experienced positive and loving divine masculine energy? This is a very different form of patriarchal energy. You are capable of balance and worthy of living and loving and being loved fully and completely. The shadow aspect of this card is, where is your empathy? Yes, you have been hurt, but having the walls up is hurting you even more. Just because you turn a blind eye to your issues and problems doesn't mean that it will go away. Your affirmation is, I embrace my feelings and allow myself emotional harmony. Okay. Now, some of you guys, it would be a perfect time to find a friend, communicate. Some of you guys might be communicating, expressing yourself. This could be over, some lunch. This could be over music. All right, I'm getting like you guys sitting with your friends or sitting with someone to be able to communicate. Okay, yeah. All right. Looks like this spring is going to be a great spring for us, but Spirit does want us to release the resentment and release the things that no longer serves us, regardless of people that did you right, wrong. There is going to be positive energy. Definitely comes down to masculine energies here. Regardless if you're a man, some of you guys possibly have been scorned from other men, or maybe there could have been toxic masculinity for some men here, and now some men are learning how to be a little bit more healthier. But there's going to be healthy relationships coming to you here, collective. All right, period. We have here 69, accountability. Okay, I love it. Yeah, we just take accountability for our actions. I take accountability of overgiving in places that I should have never stood. I take accountability of even my resentment towards certain people because I was so angry, and I release that. Ashe, ashe, ashe. What do you release? It's time for a burning ceremony. Tomorrow, I will be doing a burning ceremony, doing the ancestor money, and I feel like everybody should do one. Even if you don't want to do it with me, do it for yourself. Okay, obviously, do it in a place where you're not gonna get burnt out. Okay, baby. Best soul, you guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being a part of this amazing place, a safe space for all of us. And I love you. Let's make this spring count. Stay focused and no crashing out, right? Yes. Okay. Love you guys. Toodles. Ciao.